Hello everybody, it is Dan Lags, and welcome back to episode number 128 of Constructing Los Angeles. How is everybody doing today? It is your friendly neighborhood Dan Lags. I am back in the city today, and we're going to do some more work here overlooking the beautiful area with we got all these cars and motorcycles, and it's making me happy because, adding all the subscriber contributions, that's kind of hard to say. It's been great because now, it starts to add a lot of character to the world like we, kind of showed last episode. So there's a chance I might do a car, walkthrough video where I'll kind of show all the cars on the world that have been built by you guys. But I think I want to do another one of the car subscriber nights before that happens, and that'll probably happen soon. Kind of busy right now. Thanksgiving is next week, so maybe after Thanksgiving I'll have another subscriber night. Where we'll, get more people in here to add even more cars, and then we'll do some sort of subscriber car showcase video or something like that. But anyway, guys, let's get to what I want to do today here on CLD 128. I had this crazy idea, right? And think about Minecraft. The reason why I take so long sometimes to, build stuff on, kind of take my time with the city is because, it gives me an opportunity to think more and come up with better ideas. So, I was over here, and let me just fly over here real quick. I was over here, and I was thinking, how can I make this area of the map the best that it could possibly be? It's been kind of a challenge coming out with a plan, since it is a little bit of a strange terrain. There's already stuff built here before, which kind of clouds my vision. But I have this plan, right? I've been wanting to build a beach on the other side of the world down near the stadium for a long time. And I'm thinking that I might want to move it over here for, we'll see how it goes, but this is my plan, right? I have a fourth plot right here. Actually, it might be fifth plot right here that I might turn this back into a road, reopen this road here, and kind of have like a road running across, and obviously back there eventually is going to be where we're going to build a college, in the future. I'll cover this space up with some stone, and it's going to be, we're going to put some more houses here, or maybe even another skyscraper back over here. And then this side is going to be dedicated to a boardwalk and the beach. And that's kind of my plan. And I might even put a pier. This road right here might turn into a pier. So we'll see about that. That's not 100% guaranteed. But that's kind of the plan that I thought about because, I've been thinking, and I just don't know what to do with this area of the map. I don't want to terraform a mountain. And a lot of people have asked me what this is for. I think I addressed this previously, but it's just basically an outline of where the mountain was going to be. I don't really feel like doing all that terraforming. I talked about this before, so I think I'm going to do the opposite of terraforming, kind of flatten it out, and, flatten it out and turn it into a beach. I think that's what I'm going to try to do, guys. I'm going to start that very soon, so stay tuned for that. We're not going to work on that this episode. I just want to kind of fill you in with my plans for that. Flying over to the other side of the world is where we're going to be working today. We're going to continue working on the stadium, so last episode, we started to get some stuff done on it. I'm going to continue that in just a moment. But one more thing I want to cover before we get started. I know we got a lot of updates to do. So my original plan was to build a beach over here. And now I'm starting to think that it might be a possibility that I might turn this entire body of water and cover it up. Actually cover it up with stone and have an extension to the city. Because this is a big space. It's a really big space. I could come in here, fill this whole thing in with stone, and have like 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 more plots for new skyscrapers. I can extend the parking lot for the stadium. I could have new accesses to the city, via this side of the world. And this is something that I might try. I'm against covering up water. I like having bodies of water in my world, just because I think it adds to the natural feature of the game. But I'm still pondering this. I might do this. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what I want to discuss to start this episode. This might get covered in stone. I might actually, turn this into more city. Because, our city is not huge, by any means. Like, the city district part is not huge by any means. That would make it cover a lot more space. It would be a lot bigger. I'm still not sure. I'm still trying to, let my ideas kind of connect to each other and see how it goes. But I'm pretty confident about having a beach up where we were earlier. I am pretty confident about that. So that's kind of what I wanted to start with. That's what I've been thinking about last couple of days in between episodes. So let's go ahead and get started with where I left off with the stadium. So last time we left off with this spot over here, and this is looking pretty good. I want to add a little bit more color to it because right now it's kind of just like, white and gray, which I don't love. It's kind of unfortunate. how much stuff is white and gray here in Los Angeles, just because that's how the city texture pack works. I want to use more colors like yellow, especially for this train. So yellow and green is going to be the more, I'm going to add more of that to this building, considering the fact that the entire interior of the stadium is green and yellow. But I decided I'm going to leave the chairs in spruce wood, just because I figured why not. I don't feel like there's no need to change the whole thing, and it does add a little bit more color. I was thinking about it and read some comments, and I think most of you guys want me to keep the spruce wood, and it would definitely I guess it would be a lot less more. What am I trying to say here? The stadium would look a lot more bland if it was gray instead of brown, so we're gonna leave it. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's get started here, because we've been wasting too much time. I'm gonna get out some glass, and I'm gonna get out some yellow wool and some green wool. We're gonna still use some quartz, and I want to start to turn the stadium. This is gonna be a challenge, so there's gonna be a lot of trial and error with this. I gotta get some stone out to fill in some things. So my goal is I want to connect a curving structure to this pillar right here. I made just a small pillar, and this is kind of like the median between that side and this side. And one thing I want to do right before we start that is start to turn this in. So right here, I'm going to cut off a space, and this is going to just be broken. Now don't be alarmed. This is going to help. This is going to be a good change to the world, so don't freak out just yet. This is going to be fine. Actually, I'm going to do it one more block over here. So I'm just going to break this in a little bit so it kind of lines up with this brown or this gray wool here, because I'm going to be, having that be the edge of this side of the stadium. All right. So once we get all the structure of the stadium done, which is, the hard part, it shouldn't be too difficult filling in the rest, just kind of filling in space, adding locker rooms, concession stands, bathrooms, etc., etc. I got to add some sort of shipping area, like a loading dock or something like that, or a loading deck. Not really, I don't know, whatever. But I think I'll do that over here, somewhere over on this side of the stadium. This is really not going to be the entrance side. The stadium entrance is going to be obviously train this side, parking lot, and then on the other side over there's going to be another entrance. So no one really enters from that side of the stadium, just based off this design. So yeah, let me just get rid of the rest of this here, and let's go from there. So yeah, right now priority number one in this world is the stadium. After that, then I'm going to start to consult some of those things I was talking about earlier. Where am I going to put this beach? And, how am I going to expand the city? Things like that. So yeah, so we got a long way to go, guys. And it also does tie into today's question of the day, which is actually a pretty good question today. I actually really like it, so I'm looking forward to discussing that very soon. Do I have gray wool? Yeah, I need that. I need some slabs as well. All right, so I wanted to start to discuss the question of the day. So we're going to get to that right now. So today's question of the day is, do you think Minecraft will become unpopular over time? So this is a great question. Thank you for that question. Let's go ahead and try to answer this. My short answer would be yes. I do believe Minecraft is going to slowly but surely become kind of unpopular. And that sounds kind of pessimistic, but it's just how things work, things don't last forever. There's never going to be a video game series that lasts, forever. There has been some extremely successful video game series over the years. You got Call of Duty. I know some people don't like Call of Duty, but it's extremely successful. If you look at it, everybody buys it every year, and it's, they've been atop of the charts, I guess, for shooter games for, a decade now. I've been playing Call of Duty since 2007, so that's been 7 years, almost 8 years. So those games have been really popular. Pokemon is still really popular, Mario, all those kind of games, they seem endless, but just because they're classics doesn't mean that they're still popular. Now, for example, people don't religiously still play games the original Super Mario Bros. For example, it's not going to be the number one game on the shelves in GameStop or anything like that. People still love that game and still might play it from time to time, but it's not like it's the most popular game in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? So Minecraft is has that entire formula, that formula for success that you're looking for in a game that's going to last a long time. This is not the right spot for this. A game that's going to last a long time and be popular for years and years to come. And when I say that it's going to be unpopular over time, I don't think it's anytime soon. I think Minecraft's going to be popular for a long time. Like, I don't see it declining anytime soon. It's super popular on YouTube, which really helps it. I think if Minecraft if started to die on YouTube in terms of people started to lose interest on YouTube, then that would probably hurt the game a little bit. But there are gigantic YouTubers that focus like solely on Minecraft. Like, I don't even want, like, just to name a few. Like, for example, Sky does Minecraft. The dude's name, Minecraft is in the dude's name, and I don't even know how many subscribers he has. I'm not subscribed. I imagine he has like 10 million or something like that. So, you know, just the fact that there's people like him that like play the game a lot and, you know, promote the game, you know, unofficially. Well, I don't know. He might have a sponsorship with the game, but you know, those kind of people will continue to keep the game popular because, you know, he's got such a you know, a viewership that, you know, people who watch his videos are going to be more encouraged to play Minecraft and not, you know, get bored with it. And I think it's the same thing with me. You know, I mean, what if I didn't make YouTube videos, would I still be playing Minecraft? I don't know, not as much as I do, but I still would play it. You know, that goes with, I bet you some of you watch my videos, and, you know, it makes you more interested in Minecraft than you would be if you didn't watch my videos. So that's kind of the whole point. I think that YouTube helps Minecraft, and it will help it stay popular for a long time coming. But, you know, that's a really interesting question because it's something that you can't really answer because you just don't know. You just don't know how long it's going to last. But, you know, I'm fine with how it is now. You know, I love Minecraft. I'll play it. I'm happy. So, I would say my final verdict would be, I don't think it'll last forever, but it's going to last for a long time. So, I think that's a good way to put it. So, thank you very much for that question. Of course, you guys can continue to leave your CLD question of the day submissions in the comment section or on Twitter. Feel free to tweet at me at FPSDan is my Twitter handle. And of course, you don't need to have a handle to comment on this video. Just feel free and shoot me a comment, and I will see how it goes. So let's see here. I'm trying to think about this. I want to kind of connect this really smoothly, but it's going to be a challenge. So the goal, let me take it down on this side. I probably should have done this before the video because this is a little bit tedious, but I got to get this done. So let me just take this up and down real quick, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'm just going to kind of wrap this all the way to the end. By the way, one thing I did do in between episodes is I did double space this here, so, or double space. Sorry, I've been writing a lot of paragraphs for school lately. So yeah, you know, I kind of like double stacked this so it's kind of on both sides, which is good because it kind of makes it look good on the inside and the outside. You can't just focus on the outside. You got to focus on both. All right, so let's see. We're going to take this all the way around like this. And take this back up, just kind of fill this in for now. And now start to consult this. All right. So here's my plan. I'm going to come in like 2 blocks. I'm going to have this kind of come across here. I don't know how many blocks it's going to go for now, but we're just going to go like that. And let's see. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many is this? I think I made 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, unintentionally, exactly what I'm looking for. So the idea is that I want to connect it to this block, right? So let's start to kind of map this out. So if I go 6, then 4, then maybe 3, maybe another 3, 2, another 2, 1, 1. Actually, maybe 1, and then 2, and then 1, and 1, then 2, and then maybe like 3, maybe. I don't know. Is that gonna be a weird curve? A little bit of a weird curve. Let's curve it so it's connecting perfectly. So the best way to do that is probably curve it from the middle. This is gonna be tricky. We got this though. This is gonna happen, guys. All right. Maybe I want to extend this out a little bit. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna extend it out to like right here. Is that diagonal? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna break this real quick. I'm gonna extend it out a few blocks just to make it easier on myself, and it'll give us a little bit more space anyway up here, which is perfectly fine with me. All right, so let's say on each side it goes out 3, and then 2, then 1, then 2, then 2, then 3, then 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That works. Maybe even 5 and 5 might look better, and then maybe 4. Let's see. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, same thing on the other side. So we got 2, then 1, then 2, then 2, right? It goes. We got 2 2s. Yes, we do. All right, and then we gotta go 3 a couple times. So is this gonna? Okay, we're gonna have to really stretch this here. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I want to extend this front wall here, make it a little bit bigger. That could be a possibility. Like, I mean, make it wider so it's easier to connect. That might be a better idea. Let's give that a try. So we got 3, then 2. Okay, 2, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Is it 1, 2? Is it? We got 2 3s, right? The challenges are curving. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, this is 4 4s? No, 3 4s. I'm confused. Yeah, 3 4s. All right, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's where it would connect. So my plan is, right here is where we would extend the wall to. Right? Yeah. So let me put the quartz here instead, so it's easier to see. Kind of like the I guess the contrast is the word I'm looking for. You know, kind of stone on stone. Not a big fan. Let's kind of just take this up here. Okay, so this wall will get extended, and then that will create a nice curve here, which I like. So now we have to kind of like put a wall in for this. So let's just do it. All right, so let's just take this up. What? That's the wrong block. Let's take this up like 3 with stone, and then we can add some more colors to it. We'll just pick some colors, I guess. Let's take up like 3 with stone. We can run some colors through that in a second. Let's just kind of take this up a little bit, just so we have a little basis. So the stadium's gonna be, it's gonna be a job. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a little bit of a grind to get this thing done. It's pretty big, so I do have the bulk of it done, which is good. It's kind of just filling in the details. The hard part is getting the details filled in. But you know, we got the easy part done, which is good. And it's been done for a long time, so I have no excuse for that. I should have gotten this stadium. I should have made it higher on my priority list for this world, but you know, you live and you learn. So something like that, and then I got to make sure I mark the center, which is right there. All right, so we got this curve here. So my plan now is to kind of create this glass wall, more or less. I want to put some quartz. We can lower this. We don't need this to be 4 blocks tall. Or do we? You know what? We'll just leave it. So I'm going to put a quartz lining here. And then my goal is I'm going to fill that in with some glass on the inside of that. And that should be a good start for this little curve here. But again, there's a good chance that I might be working on this still next episode, since I kind of want to start to get a one thing at a time schedule on this world. You know, wait, you know what? Let's move this in 1 extra block, because I don't want it connected with the this gray wool. So let's move this in 1 extra block. Yeah, but like I'm saying, I want to try to avoid this you know, this thing where I keep bouncing around on the world. I want to try to get one thing done at a time. Because, you know, the whole entire time I've been, you know, building this series, you know, I've been kind of bouncing around, doing a bunch of stuff, which is cool. No problem with that. You know, but I want to try to focus on one thing at a time. So, for now on, you know, if you see, like, me doing maybe 2, 3, 4 episodes in a row on the kind of the same building or, you know, structure or whatever, that's going to start to become a little bit more normal, because I'm looking to, you know, just kind of take one thing at a time, like I'm saying. There's really no other way to say it. I want to, I feel like that's the way to be the most productive, because when I built Danville back in the day, for all you long-time subscribers, you know, I kind of just did one thing at a time. You know, I just went from house to house, building to building. Didn't really work on 2 things at once ever, and that was really a great way to stay productive, because I didn't have to, you know, think about 9 things at once when I'm building, which is great. So that's, I mean, if you're building a city, if you want to learn anything from me, just take it one thing at a time. Just build a skyscraper. Don't start working on another skyscraper until you finish that one. That's what I would recommend. You know, that from my own experience, that's what I would recommend. So this is going to be great. So I'm going to have this kind of curving glass design, and then I'm going to add some detail to it, like maybe put some carpet running across in some different colors to you know, add some, you know, some features. I think this is going to be really cool. So let me just take this up right here. I might even start to mix this in with some cobblestone. This right here is just going to be a little marker, because I'm going to extend that other wall. All right. So I'm just going to make a little marker here so I know what I'm doing. And this is going to come down right here as well. Whoa, stuck on something. Thought my Xbox froze for a second. All right, so I've been having some Xbox freezing issues lately, which has been a little bit frustrating. I've been, trying to play, and my game freezes on me, and it makes me sad because I know I want to play. But my game's like, nope, Dan, you're not allowed to play. Your Xbox is ancient. My Xbox is like, it's loud. So, I have this really fancy schmancy mic that I use to record for you guys. And sometimes I have to like lower the gain on it sometimes, kind of talk into it, kind of close to it, because I don't want the Xbox's noise to catch on the mic. And if you're wondering what mic I use to record, I use a Blue Yeti. It's probably the best mic you can get if you're trying to be a YouTuber. I wouldn't recommend anything better. It's been an incredible mic since I got it. I have no complaints, and a high quality mic. So I've tried a bunch of different mics. Well, I think I've told this story before, but I started YouTube using a Rock Band mic, which is kind of embarrassing to say that now, how far I've come. But back in the day, I used to use a Rock Band mic when I first started on Danville. Then I upgraded to a headset mic for about a couple weeks, and then I got this thing. And I've had this thing for like 7 or 8 months now. It's legit. It is a high quality product. So this is beautiful. I love this. I love this glass. This might look like nothing right now, but I assure you, this is going to be really nice. All right, so I like this glass. So I want to kind of try to make some borders here. So if I just take a quartz pillar here, how's this going to look? Kind of like on bordering the glass. This might be really nice. And then I can come in and add some like yellow wool and some green wool shutters and some carpet. Ooh, I have a good plan for this, guys. This might be something that we can write home about here. All right. So just let's see how this looks with these this quartz. This might be pushing it a little bit, but we'll see. You know what? I think we're getting to the point where it's kind of clustered in the middle. We don't need to add the pillars. Like for example, on this one, we don't need the pillar right here. We can get rid of that. So let's just replace the glass real quick. All right, and take this up. There we go. And right here. Let's see how that quartz looks if I can fly. Yeah, that's good for a couple of spots. I like that. I think that'll look good on both sides. So let's do it on both sides real quick, see how it looks. And I want to have like different levels to this. We're gonna have some spaces for I don't know, maybe a balcony or something like that. I just want to make the stadium look pretty, and maybe we'll even put like a in-stadium restaurant for this part. That would be really cool. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. So obviously this side is a little bit shorter, but as far as to the middle, it is symmetrical, which is what I'm happy about. You know what I'm thinking? I think there might be a chance that I might add some sort of train station around the train, if that makes sense. Like I'll build like a small building around it and kind of connect it to the stadium. That's a possibility. But right now I'm liking this. Let me sleep real quick and get a good view in the daytime. And then maybe we'll even add some yellow carpet or some green carpet before we close out today's episode. Let's see. I like this. I like this. This has potential to be something really nice. And if we kind of extend it up, it'll look really bad, really good. I almost just said really bad. That would not be encouraging for myself. All right, so yellow carpet, and let's try some green carpet. Let's just see here. So let's just say I put the yellow carpet right here on this first layer of quartz. Let's just see how this is gonna look. This is a totally experimental. I have no idea how it's gonna look, and we'll find out. All right, so maybe we even skip the. Nah, that's fine. We can cover up the quartz. I don't have a problem with that. So there and there. How's that gonna look? Just as a little yellow lining there. Not bad. Adds a little bit of color, not a whole lot. Could add more. I'm starting to get a little bit torn on. Nah, you know what? I don't have a problem with that. I think it's coming along pretty nicely. All right, so if I take another lining of slabs going across right here, and then I'll have just layers of glass that kind of go up to the top, and then there'll be obviously a balcony above that, which the fans can look off of, I guess, onto the parking lot. I know I like to do that whenever I'm at a stadium. I like to kind of go off to the edge and just kind of stare out on the parking lot for a little bit. It's a cool view. So I mean, parking lot, beautiful view, right? But no, I don't know, like during halftime or something like that, or during 7th inning stretch, if you go to a baseball game. But this is a football stadium, so we'll talk about football a little bit. All right. So this is going to wrap all the way around to here. See how this looks. And we'll kind of add like levels. Oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to look good, guys. All right. Let's see. Yes, and then we'll have like another level above that. And you know, once it gets filled in, it'll make the glass look a lot better on the outside. But I like this. This has a chance to be really nice. And if we look at it from over here, this is going to kind of be the... Yeah, this is going to be good. This has a lot of potential to be something really nice. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to conclude today's video. I think we got a little bit of a confidence booster here on the stadium that we could turn this into something really nice. So I'm going to keep working on it, guys. I'll come back to you guys in a few days with another episode. But until then, guys, leave your question of the day submissions in the comments. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it. I love how you guys support this series so much. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.